reason we had a pod about Drake was for the main fact was for the main reason we had a pod about Drake was because the album had came out and a lot of people were disappointed, very very disappointed, and I could understand why people were disappointed for the simple fact that it was very it didn't deliver. It didn't deliver the way it was supposed to, and people were very very disappointed. It, it should have. That's the thing. You can't be I said test
You
something.
got the
Okay. So you apologies if the audio was a little fucked up in the beginning. I couldn't hear what the whatever that my speaker was up top there. But anyway, yeah, we had a whole part about Drake because the album came out and it was very disappointing to a lot of people. And it was more disappointing to us rap heads than it was the hip hop heads. I'll say it like that. It was more disappointing to us rap heads than it was us hip hop heads. Uh, say it like that because it was him saying and at one point advertising it was going to be a lot of rap heavy records on the album, and we heard nothing but current uh hip hop, and it was like I said, one of those things where you're like, not you too. That's basically what it was. Us rap heads said, not you too, Drake. Not you too. So it left us to say, well, we still got Kendrick and Cole, I guess. That's what it started to say. And of course, Drake went on his tirade and wasn't too happy about it because the people that started to voice their opinion were some very credible people. And one of those credible people was Joe Button. Now, interesting enough, though, and we won't play too much of the Patreon. I ended up spending my $5 and getting the Patreon subscription. Shouts out to Joe Button and his Patreon network. I might end up spending that $25. I ain't gonna lie. That Alexis Texas episode looks a little juicy. But shouts out to Joe Button and his Patreon. I ended up spending the $5 because I knew ahead of time. I knew when that whole spiel happened with, and that was a crazy thing too. Let me say this: I didn't know it got funneled through academics. So now I'm asking myself, okay, now I'm saying to myself, this is a little bit weird. So you funneling whole paragraphs and shit through academics? Come on now, Drake. You're supposed to be the golden child now. You're supposed to be the boy. You're supposed to be the boy now. You the sixth god. You funneling stuff through academics? What are you doing now? Come on now. That ain't that. That's not boss like. You funneling things through DJ academics to talk to Joe Button? That's not boss like. Let me say that too. It's not boss like at all. But furthermore, that happens, and I'm already saying to myself, "Oh, Joe's going to cake off this. He's going to milk this. If I was him, I would milk this shit. The biggest artist in the world wants beef with me? Less than a decade ago, all this fell on deaf ears. Think about that. Less than a decade ago, this same beef between Drake and Joe Button fell on deaf ears. I didn't get into that last part. But I want y'all to think about this. And I was gonna play some of those records too, but like I said, if you are a good supporter of Joe Button, you will pay your $5 and go watch their Patreon episode yourself. Because there were some very good diss records that Joe Button had released a while ago, years ago, released about 7 diss records on Drake, right? Tree Fell in the Woods. All those records. You know what people did here? Pump, pump, pump it up. Take your girl head and pump it up. That's the world heard. And nobody knew he was dissing Joe Budden. But AKA was dissing Joe Budden. But Joe knew he was dissing Joe Budden before he even did diss Joe Budden. So he went on a tirade about the shit. But then you think about how, history just comes back full circle. You know what I mean? This is why this is called Drake versus Joe Budden round 100. Because if y'all don't remember, Drake was originally on Joe Budden TV years ago. And even back then, you can tell there was a huge respect for him. I don't think people remember that. You know what I mean? That he had a huge amount of respect for him, and rightfully so. Joe Budden is. Let me put this in here so you can see if we can find this. Yeah, he's Drake TV. You know what I mean? So that it baffles me. You know what I mean? It baffles me that people forget the humble beginnings of these days right here. Hopefully we can see this here. Like I said, we're doing gorilla style tonight. Damn it, we're doing gorilla style tonight. Gorilla style tonight. Alright, so this is Drake TV.
One. Every last one. Yeah, I get every last one. Joe Budden TV. And look who it is.
Yes.
Drizzy.
Grateful to be here.
Drizzy, Mr. So Far Gone.
Yep.
Has come. You've taken over New York City.
Yep. And you didn't just catch me out here too. I came to support Joe. Just for the record of anybody watching.
And I appreciate it.
Yeah, I came to support Joe.
Thank you very much.
Thierry.
Now, you asked me how Thierry was feeling.
Yep. I did.
I need to ask you how you feeling.
I feel.
Now, ironically, that is the very first question that's asked. Right? Remember what I just quoted? Pump, pump, pump it up. Take your girl head and pump it up. What did he just ask about? Moving right along.
I feel humble, man. Definitely. It's
listen, listen. Don't political. Don't.
I'm giving you the not right.
Okay.
I'm giving you the not right real shit.
Okay, so you feel humble.
I feel
you're
humble.
happy.
I'm honored.
Yeah, all that flattered.
Shit. Yeah, I mean, it's great. It's great. I definitely never thought, that it would go this far. So I'm feeling it.
All right. So when do you see your first disc coming?
Hopefully, like back to school times, like early fall.
All right. No, you think I said disc?
Disc or diss?
Yeah. When do you? I heard the line you diss me. Not gonna reply.
I'm a nice guy.
Now somebody's gonna send a shot.
I'm not like you, man. No.
I'm a nice guy.
You are a nice guy.
I'm nice.
But you're just too witty for your own good.
I be beefing with loser niggas. I be beefing with loser sensitive niggas.
I don't see it.
And it's my job as a rapper to let niggas know that they can't.
If I get this, it's gonna be a female trying to get at me. I bet.
It just seems so surreal watching this. It's so surreal and almost euphoric because how many years ago is this? This is 14 years ago. This is 14 going on 15 years ago. It's just damn near Jay-Z and Nas beef between these two, damn near. That's how long ago these two go back. Think about that. This is almost 15 years ago these two go back. of having this back and forth almost, if you want to call it, right? I'm a little bit taken back because 15 years of idolizing, right? And I say that because Drake definitely looks up to Joe Budden. You can tell that by how he's even giving him praise in this particular interview here. Not interview, this particular run in. Joe had no idea Drake was going to be right there outside the studio. Or did he? The world will never know in that one. But faith would have it. Years later down the line, they're still going back and forth. Like I said, this is almost Jay-Z and Nas-esque here. I told you guys. It's something else between the lines here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
See, it's different with
Just
you
have it out
because
for
you.
me.
Why?
Yeah.
All right, so I tried to get this nigga to say who he was gonna diss.
Oh, no.
Somebody is going to.
I'm not gonna diss me. You'll never hear a reply from
We
that.
heard the line. That was just a line. Somebody gonna say some shit,
Yeah.
and you gonna feel some type of way, and the
I'll
MC
be honest,
in you.
man. Everybody that they keep. I'll say one thing. They keep trying to create a problem between
See?
me and Cuddy. I love that guy, man. I listen to his music. I think he's great. I think he's talented. I won't have a problem with this new generation. I'm praying that we just all manage to coexist, man. Everything's good. We're all doing our own thing and have our own lanes. Everything's lovely.
All right, I pray for that too.
So do I.
Realistically, with the more let's see, notoriety
Yeah.
that you get, it's gonna be a nigga,
Yeah.
and he's gonna send a shot.
Yeah.
So because you be doing the singing shit, you be doing the rapping shit. I
Yeah.
just wanna, is the rapper in you going to say, you know what? Fuck it, just one time.
It depends on if it's good. If it's
You already been in the beef though. You've been in some Toronto local beef.
Yeah.
I'm aware of that. You sent a
Back
shot
in
my
the
way
day.
too. I heard it, but it was all right.
No, I didn't.
No, it was a little
Yeah.
shot. It was a little shot, but it was okay. I didn't mind it.
Oh, you're
I didn't
right.
mind it. But Joe Budden TV, all right, you heard it first. The nigga's not gonna diss anybody.
Nobody, man.
No matter
Everything is-
what you say about the nigga, but
No.
you're feeling good. Good
Feel great.
situation.
I'm happy. I'm honored. I'm honored to be around you, man. This is the first time.
Yo, come on.
man. What, I can't be- Okay, so I can't be honest on your network here. I can't be honest to your fans and say I'm honored to be around you. We all used to listen to you, so I don't need. You need to take. You need.
Oh,
to
you
learn how-
did?
That's what you need. You need to learn how to take compliments.
I think I take compliments.
No, you
well.
don't take. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying formally. And he's a great guy, man. Stop fucking.
You know what,
stop
man?
attacking him, man. He's a great guy.
Stop attacking him.
I'm pleading with you, man. With you feelings, man. Stop attacking.
All right, so you know what? Hopefully this will garner me. This will
Yup.
get me some more female
Yup.
fans.
You should be proud. What's going on? Tahiri looks great tonight. Congratulations.
As he throws another Tahiri shot in there. Anyway, as fate would have it, I should say, we fast forward to today. And that's the part that got under Drake's skin. I said that last time. I said that was exactly what got under his skin. It was the J. Cole take, and the fact that this is no different than Jay-Z saying something to him. I said that before. I said this is no different than Jay-Z grading his paper and giving him an F. That's what this was to him. So this hurt Aubrey. This hurt him a little bit. For one of his favorite rappers to say this ain't it, that hurt a lot. If it was me, it would have hurt a lot. I went out here and tried some shit, and you heard Cole. I let Nas down. All of us rappers, we have our favorites, and when our favorites, when the gods from the mountaintop say, "Yo, what you doing down there?" That ain't it. It's Sting. It's Sting in a different way. And for Drake, he let he wore his emotions on his sleeve.
I never forget that.
Played just now with the Drake TV thing and the consistent of Drake going, "Hey, how's Tahiri? Tahiri looked great tonight. Well, what about Tahiri? Tahiri this, Tahiri that." That was also his first time actually meeting Joe Button. Was it not? It seems like ever since the you tried to little bro me running, Drake has had that petty Pendergrass on his shoulder. And at least Joe knew how to. I just wanted to play a little bit of clip of it. Like I said, I hope everyone tunes into his Patreon or whatever. But I really wanted to play that little bit of clip right there because that was Joe also poking fun at the whole Tahiri thing because he himself realizes what it actually is. That's why he kept joking about it himself. Not to harp on just the Tahiri thing, but it's more so it's also more so he realizes that it's a rap thing between him. It's a respect thing. It's a Drake respects Joe in a very very high regard. Um and like I said, it stung him pretty heavily for one of his icons to say, "Yo, I don't know if I was feeling this too much. Might want to go back on the drawing board." And I'm saying you hanging around too many youngins. I don't really know if I'm feeling this too much, man. This ain't for me. So I get it. I get it. Um, Crazy thing is, what I also noticed was, uh, he decided to instead of, and this came earlier. I saw this earlier while I was taking the shit. I was reading. I was like, Drake ends Grammy snub, submits her loss for awards consideration. The Canadian artist, this comes from the Pitchfork, the Canadian artist withheld his last two albums from the awards show ballots after withholding his last two albums from consideration at the Grammy Awards. Uh, Drake has submitted his joint album with 21 Savage, Her Loss, for consideration for Album of the Year and Best Rap Album. The duo also submitted the singles Rich Flex and Spin About You for consideration in 5 different award categories. Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Best Rap Performance, Best Rap Song, and Best Melodic Rap Performance. Drake's collaborations with Travis Scott, Meltdown, and Young Thug, Oh You Want, have also been submitted. As the Hollywood Reporter notes, it's possible that people other than Drake and 21 Savage submitted Her Loss and its songs for Grammy consideration. Pitchfork has reached out to representatives for Drake, 21 Savage, and the Recording Academy for comment and more information. Drake has won 5 Grammy Awards, yet in recent years he has skipped the show and criticized the Recording Academy nominations process. In 2021, after being nominated for 2 rap awards for CLB, he withdrew the music from consideration. The following year, he chose not to submit his album, Honestly Nevermind, or any of its singles. So Drake recently released his 8th solo album, For All the Dogs, earlier this summer. He released his first book of poetry and bought a ring once belonging to Tupac Shakur. Okay, but aside from that stuff, right? Why didn't he submit For All the Dogs? That's the question no one's asking right now. I know it's a little bit early and the blogs have just now seen this because this just came out a couple hours ago. But that's very telling that he didn't submit his own recent album for the Grammys. That's a little telling right there that he didn't. So you release Meltdown. I can see one of those things where I'm like, okay, maybe my album is too recent to submit, right? But then why would you submit Travis Scott Meltdown? Travis album just dropped like a month ago. Mind you, Her Loss dropped last year. The Grammys isn't even post is excuse me. The Grammys isn't even coming on until February of 2024. Yeah, follow me here. Like he's submitting an album he put out last year. He didn't even put out Honestly Never Mind. So I'm asking myself, is he trying to shoot bail for these artists? Because I'm saying these are all features also. But you didn't submit the album for any collaborations. You just submitted them for Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Best Rap Performance, Best Rap Song, and Best Melodic Rap Performance. So I'm saying to myself, you did it for the collaborations? You did this with the collabs and not your own album? I'm a little bit taken back by that. That you didn't consider your own album up for a Grammy this year. One has to think about that. Why you would not submit your own body of work. That was just you. Drake, you've been doing a lot of questionable things recently. A lot of questionable things recently. Only you know what you were doing, but like I said, these are one of those questionable things that even the gods on the mountaintop were asking, what are you doing, sir? You are one hit away from surpassing Michael Jackson. You are literally one hit away from surpassing Michael Jackson. Do not slip up now, sir. Do not slip up now. Speaking of slipping on the banana peel recently, Birdman and Gilly the Kid have started having words back and forth again. So in continuation to Birdman's rant, not rant, I should say, his addressing and checking everyone last week. Remember he when he addressed Drewski, he said, "I'm putting podcasters and comedians, everybody in one, and everything like that. I'm not ducking nobody, right?" So in that, he involved Gilly the Kid.
I thought that was fly. He had some with them the little crew and you hear me? But I ain't never made a dollar off Gilly when he be running around with all that capping. Like nigga, I ain't never made no money off you, nigga. Stop all that cap ass talking, nigga. You not like that. But I ain't never made no money off him at all. I ain't never put a record out off him and made no money. And he for sure ain't never wrote one rhyme for Moolah.
For the record,
There you
for the
go.
motherfucking
There it
record.
is. There it
100
is.
side exclusive. For
Exclusive
the
100 side.
motherfucking record.
Now, I'm going to tell y'all where it really went bad. Gonna pull up to Philly. He wanted to go get them motherfucking throwback jerseys and shit. They go to the mall. Stunner in the town. He in your city. He with you. My man walk in. Uh, it's my man name with the voice.
Eagle. It's my Eagle.
Benny Siegel walk in, lock his hands on Gilly's shoulder, and take one. And Stunner them looking for a reaction and didn't get one. Stunner didn't say nothing. He went to his tour bus and saw niggas wasn't like that, and he continued his journey in life.
Hey, my reason for my fallout with Gilly was we was in Philly
we go, Wag. Here we go. Class exclusive.
Let it go.
I ain't got no ill feelings with blood. I ain't got no ill feelings with it. I ain't tripping off him or nothing. I ain't got no ill feelings with it. But niggas be putting all these false fake shit out. You hear me? I ain't got no ill feelings with it. We was in Philly at a store and we was shopping. And Beanie come in the store, grabbed him, walked him outside, and he had a blicky on him. We all got blickies on us. I got 100 niggas with me.
Oh,
But a nigga
time.
grabbed him and brought him outside. And a nigga whoop whoop and he ain't do nothing. I lost all respect for him and then I stopped fucking with him.
On the side
There it go.
Exclusive.
Oh shit, y'all.
There it go.
Hey, can I
There it
say
go.
this one
Stunner.
right quick, bro?
Now, since then, excuse me, since then, Gilly has responded and decided to just brush it off. Now, we're gonna also play and show that real quick. And y'all decide, y'all probably gonna come to the same conclusion that I'm coming to. I'm gonna let y'all see for yourselves. Now, we're gonna also put let me just play it real quick.
Hey there, fellow YouTuber.
Let y'all
I bet you
have y'all own come to y'all own conclusions on this. All right, here we go.
I lost all respect for him and then I stopped fucking with him.
Gilly, what's up with Beanie Smacking? Come on, man. Y'all don't believe that shit, man. Cut it the fuck out. You just wanted something to say, man. That's all.
Oh, God, babe, I'm so tired.
My whole thing is why Birdman wait so long to say something, man? But I can't even respond when you say something 25 years later. It's like, what we talking about, man? You only responding because you don't hear the roar of the crowd no more. You want to know what's so crazy? Huh? I'm bigger than Baby. Ain't that crazy? I'm bigger than that right now. I generate more money than that right now. I don't want to hear that shit. You just counting me out. I'm bigger than you. Shut up. Nobody give a fuck about you, nigga. Shut up. I'm bigger than you.
Get back at it. It's annoying, right?
You counting me out. I'm bigger than you. You talking about?
Now, let me also say this. So, understand this. And we're going to continue. Yes, in a sense, Gilly is bigger than Birdman. In a sense. In the media sense. In the same sense of how I spoke about Joe Budden and Drake, right? Right now, in hindsight, Joe Budden is actually bigger than Drake. Reason why is because remember what I said before about when Joe released his diss records and it was a tree that fell in the woods 6-7 years ago. Those same records were played on the podcast last week. Millions of people heard it. Not so much a tree falling in the woods anymore. Gilly understands his worth right now with the $1 million worth of game podcast. He's up right now. Yes. Bigger than Baby? I cannot go that far as to say that in this situation. Reason why? Because Birdman does a lot of business with people that are very much higher up than Gilly. and can pull some strings that Gilly cannot with those people. So Gilly is slightly arrogant for saying that he's bigger than Birdman right now. You're only bigger than Birdman music in his music career wise. But Birdman doesn't give a fuck about a music career when he's CEO of his own shit. Number one. Number two, he's a businessman at the end of the day that has a lot of business with a lot of higher up people that sign a lot of checks that are very close to you, Gilly.
Counted and out. You talk about some shit 25 years later. I done called you a bitch ass for 25 years. 25 years later, you respond, sit your bitch ass down somewhere. I ain't want to hear that shit. Shut up. I don't even disrespect because you don't even disrespect because I knew you. I see the way you treat a real niggas. Rest in peace, Killer Stone. You could never treat me like that, though. Because you already know. You know what type of I am.
I'm tired.
Isn't that? Talk about I ain't like that. Why it took you 25 years to say that? Took it 25 years to get some heart to say I ain't like that. I've been calling you a bitch ass for 25 years. You fucking coward. You treat real niggas. Hey, came in the game with you owed money to. You're a coward. Shut up, nigga. You on Clubhouse at 50 talking shit. Shut your ass up, boy. Nobody wanna hear that shit.
Hello? You still there?
Nobody care about you no more. You old news. Shut up. You old news.
Now, reason why I said that's pretty much the end of that video right there. If we keep playing the rest of it, it's just him really doing jokes.
You old news.
Yeah, it's really just him doing jokes. So at the end of the day, what we have to also take consideration is the fact that you saw it and heard it here first. Gilly did not address what really happened and why he was talking about that. Gilly did not address Beanie Siegel. Now, I think Beanie Siegel did respond to it. I saw a little clip or something like that, but I don't think it was real. Which I don't think Beanie Siegel was going to say anything for real like that. On some real Philly shit. On some Philly shit. I don't think Beanie's going to say anything about that. But that was not addressed as well. I did notice that. So I wonder what did actually happen that day, number one. Number two, like I said, I don't think Gilly understands that he could be playing with very dangerous territory with Birdman. Just because he's in the media world and has a little bit more say power wise because he's media now. Yes. Like I said, in a sense, you are kind of bigger than Birdman. In a lot of ways, you are not, though. Because of, like I said, the connections that Birdman has with his people in some very higher up places than you have. Yes, you may be buddy with some of those people, but understand that Birdman has done a lot of business with those same people over the past decade or so. Don't forget that one of his signees is Drake. Another signee that he has is Lil Wayne. Another signee he has is Nicki Minaj. You are playing with fire, Gilly. Be careful. Do not touch that burner. It's a lot over there. It's a lot. It's a lot under that hood. Okay. It's a lot of smoke. It's a lot of it. Inhaler for this one. I'll tell you that much. So, moving right along. Because we ain't got much else to get into. and this just came out. This is brand new. A brand new. A brand new. Tekashi 6ix9ine has been arrested in the Dominican Republic. And I'm a little bit confused as to how he got arrested in the Dominican Republic. I'll just be honest with you. So this comes from hotnewhiphop.com. And I read. Earlier today, some footage of Tekashi 6ix9ine and his associates pulling up to a recording studio in the Dominican Republic started circulating online. According to reports, he and the men had showed up there to confront some producers. Apparently, the rainbow-haired rapper was upset that the producers inside had worked with his girlfriend, Yalin Lamas Viral. While some reports claim that the men disrespected her, others suggest he was simply jealous. And they do not have the footage here. In two different clips taken by security cameras outside, he and the associates can be seen appearing to go into the studio. They're later seen running out. It's unclear exactly what went down in the time between the two clips. However, new reports suggest it wasn't good. Reportedly, 6ix9ine was recently arrested and is now being accused of assaulting two men. Interesting. Interesting. And Academics, of course, has already posted this. According to the recent post by Academics, the rapper had been attempting to board a private jet when authorities refused to let him leave the Dominican Republic. They then arrested him for the alleged assault. An Instagram post by a criminal lawyer in the Dominican Republic, Felix Humberto Portes Nunes, suggests that soon he will be transported to La Vega. It looks like the recent reports aren't the only legal trouble 6ix9ine is facing either. Earlier this month, Steve Will Do It alleged that the rapper didn't fulfill a contract he had signed with him in a video platform Rumble. Oh, that Rumble case is still coming back around. Oh, shit. According to him, 6ix9ine agreed to play video games once a week for an hour in exchange for $2 million. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? They was gonna pay this nigga $2 million to play video games for once a week for an hour. You don't want to throw something right now. He further accused him of spending the $2 million on gifts for various women in order to make his ex jealous, leaving Steve holding the bag. Steve also claims that 6ix9ine fakes his giveaways. 6ix9ine has yet to respond to his allegations. What do you think of 6ix9ine's reported arrest? Oh my God. It caught me off guard. I didn't even mean to read the rest of that ending right there. It just caught me off guard that they were really gonna spend him that they were gonna spend $2 million on him playing video games for once a week for an hour. This nigga could have played Grand Theft Auto for an hour and got paid $2 million. 2K, so, like I would have. It just makes you wonder, like the things that are being thrown at some people for the amount of dollars that get thrown at people. It just for nothing. For nothing. One day we're gonna have a real pod up on here about how some of these artists get some of the opportunities that they have. The only thing I will say is 6ix9ine is signed to a very high profile label owner's son, and he gets certain privileges he should not get. That's all I'm gonna say about that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. He gets certain privileges he just should not be fucking getting. That was one of them. That was one of them. That bothers me. But yeah, man. Yeah. Wasn't too much that we had left to get into. Shouts out to everybody that tuned in tonight. We gonna get the fuck up out of here. Quite honestly. I'll probably be back. I wanna say Tuesday night.
Yeah.
I'll be back on this motherfucker Tuesday night.
Yeah.
So y'all already know how I do.
Yeah.
Until then, this motherfucker. Peace.
My type of women like to cuddle, but don't sleep on the money. My type of women like to talk, but don't talk to no dummy. A good play, peace and pay, that's a damn good day. A good play, peace and pay, that's a damn good day. A type of dudes don't be calling, trying to blow up a phone. A type of dudes getting money, but don't leave her alone. She just need food, peace and pay, that's a damn good day. She just need food, peace and pay, that's a damn good day. Don't be mad at it, that's just what I prefer. Don't be mad at it, that's just what I prefer. Don't be mad at it, that's just what we prefer. Don't be mad at it, that's just what we prefer. I need a woman that can cook and clean. She need a good man that fuck a mean. I kick it paying all bills, yeah, I foot the fee. Yeah, I know she bad and bougie, but she good to me. We talking king shit, I love to show her royalty. I need a queen, quick to always show her loyalty. And when even a nigga off, she be on with me. She DEF the fuck boy, she supported G. That's how it always be. Yeah, it's a baddie, it's a baddie. Make it clap, patty cake with that fatty. Yeah, she love it. Making money. Keep it coming. Hate but complaining, haters do nothing. My type of women like to cuddle, but don't sleep on the money. My type of women like to talk, but don't talk to no dummy. A good play, peace and pay, that's a damn good day. A good play, peace and pay, that's a damn good day. A type of dudes don't be calling, trying to blow up a phone. A type of dudes getting money, but don't leave her alone. She just need food, peace and pay, that's a damn good day. She just need food, peace and pay, that's a damn good day. She said, don't be mad at it, that's just what I prefer. Don't be mad at it, that's just what I prefer. Don't be mad at it, that's just what we prefer. Don't be mad at it, that's just what we prefer. Don't be mad at it, that's just what I prefer. Don't be mad at it, that's just what I prefer. Don't be mad at it, that's just what we prefer. Don't be mad at it, that's just what we prefer.